Okay, so I had a new game idea pretty soon after finishing Kill Loop. I kind of want to make a tower defense, but I don't want it to be like BTD in that there's like set paths for everything, and you just have like balloons or enemies just following a set path. I wanted to make it more dynamic because my original idea was an RTS, and I thought, well, I'm gonna have to figure out pathfinding. Um, then I thought, well, that's not a bad thing. I'll do it. And then just my idea turned into a tower defense, which is okay. So essentially, theming is it's going to be you have like a picnic blanket and a picnic basket in the middle, just your lunch in the middle, and ants are coming to take it. And you have to set up traps and defenses to stop them. So, actually, real quick, I'm just going to slow something down. Anyway, uh, this is kind of how it's going to look like. Here is like the basket, the picnic blanket, and then the picnic basket in the middle. So, in this slightly redder area outside, that will be the spawn zones. That's where ants come from. What I'll probably make it look like is more like a frayed edge of a blanket, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, ants will start there, and then they'll come to the middle. And you, as the player, can place towers and barricades anywhere around the outside as long as it doesn't block a path to the center. Speaking of the path, this is what I've completed, and I'm really proud of. I'm using a BFS algorithm to determine the fastest route here. May not necessarily be the fastest, but it is dynamic. This was the biggest thing. Look at that. Look at that. They're always going to find a way there. So this is kind of like where the depth of the game comes in. You can place towers and barricades anywhere. But the ants are not dumb. They know where the basket is, and they're going to go straight there. So, second spawner showed up. Obviously, it's going to be a lot slower when you actually play. But they will find a way to the center, and it's up to you to essentially create a death maze for them. Create intricate pathways for them to be forced into where they will die. Early game, I imagine it's going to be kind of hard because spawn zones are going to be popping up and maybe you didn't plan for it. And yeah, you're just going to have to kind of think on the fly, like, how can I quickly route all these guys into the same spot? I imagine in an ideal world, you just make a big spiral. But with the random locations of spawn zones, that'll make it harder. I have other ideas for potential ways to mess up the player in making the perfect route. But I'm not going to implement those yet because they don't need to be implemented. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty proud of it. They go along the outside. I can't place anything in the spawn area. I can't place anything on the center, the picnic basket. And yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how quickly I'm gonna get through this because this has been a bit of a nightmare. Because I don't I don't know exactly how pathing works, so it's been kind of just a struggle to get the algorithm that I had to look up to work. I kind of understand it. It's a BFS algorithm, so a breadth first algorithm. Essentially, we just check all the tiles, kind of go forward from a spawn zone until we hit the goal, and then recursively go back one by one. I don't know. I know it's not the best one. There's probably more efficient ones that also give better paths. However, I don't want to learn them all or have to try and code them. But anyway, that is that. I think there was something else I wanted to say. No, there wasn't. That's it.